Ben is now practicing self-mutilation and cannibalism.
Are we recording?
Oh, yeah. We are.
We are?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
I hit record like 3 minutes ago.
Well.
Just to see if it would work. And then I figured I'd just keep going so we could start whenever.
Okay. Are you ready?
No. What?
Warning.
That's not a good...
Listener discretion is advised.
Fine.
Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong button. It's okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great start to our show that we're away on.
Thank
and
you.
Hello.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
Callie jumped the gun on the button.
I did. And I turned it off too fast.
Planned.
Well, do it. I'll start it again.
Nah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. On my phone screen is...
Callie.
And also on my phone screen is...
Oh, wow.
That's not going to translate well. I believe it's Alyssa. And then off my phone screen is...
That would be the guy named Isaac. I am here. I am again here.
I just heard an echo.
An echo?
That was weird.
Might just be the
I might have
connection
just
issues.
been being too loud. The guy to my right here in the truck with me is making the same face all white people do when they feel awkward. You know, where they press their lips together and they suck. Yeah. That one, Alyssa knows.
Yeah, except
Yep.
more like a ghost. doing
That's
it.
my default face anytime I'm in public with you.
Same. But by myself.
Well, and I'm Van. This is Don't Fucking Worry About It. This is going to be a weird one. But the show must go on.
And it will sound like
I
shit.
probably have duty voice the whole time. You're welcome.
You're welcome, folks. You're welcome.
So interesting.
So, what part of the country are you guys in right now?
We're in Indiana.
Indiana. Hell yeah.
Far away.
It's great. We're so far away. It's see what is today? Tuesday, Monday the 19th.
Shit,
really
you know
nice
what
day.
tomorrow is.
81 degrees. Blaze it up day. 80 degrees, 60, 70, 80 degrees today. Tomorrow, below fucking freezing.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No, it's
I'm not okay with it.
That day off work will be real
can't
good
really
for
hear
the,
you.
the editing of the podcast, though.
Who?
I couldn't hear you. You were too far away from the mic.
Yeah, I was trying to adjust it.
Yeah, no, this is fucking bullshit. I'm ready for summer. We drove through a fucking snowstorm last week. Winds are fucking stupid. And I need a goddamn nap.
Well, take one after this.
Take one during this.
Maybe I'll take one
Everyone
during
else
this.
does.
Yeah.
Good to
Yeah.
go.
Ghost and I have been on the road for a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do for the first time, Ghost? Shit my pants.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
What was this?
No, he didn't actually shit his
Oh,
pants.
come on.
Oh.
Pretty much. Come on, explain it.
Yeah.
Drove an RV all the way to fucking Montana.
That sounds like
It was
fun.
He
terrifying.
drove a big ass. He drove essentially a bus, like a big Class A motorhome, all the way to Montana through a snowstorm where people were going off the road.
Up the hill,
and
both
through
ways,
high winds,
fighting off bullet
dragged
bills.
backwards, and dinosaurs.
Yes.
That was fun.
For who?
That was for me.
Were you both going to Montana or something?
I picked him up and then I delivered one out in Washington State.
Gotcha.
Have you only been gone a week?
Oh.
Ish. Sorry, that's not long enough for you.
No, it just feels
Jesus.
like
Thanks, man.
She's being sincere.
Longer?
does feel like
Does it
longer.
feel longer?
But I guess we did record last
Aw.
Saturday.
Yeah.
You're missing me.
Aww.
That was Alyssa whining.
No, but on our travel, we stopped at a restaurant that I try to stop at every time I go through because they got really good burgers. And Ghost found something in the bathroom.
Ooh.
Ghost,
All right,
what'd you find?
So whenever I go to the bathroom, there's a whole wall of urinals. There's like 6 of them.
Like normal?
And typically, if it's me, yeah, like normal, I always go to the very last one.
Furthest away
Don't
from the
know
door.
why. Yeah, furthest away from the door. If somebody else is in there, unless somebody else is pissing right next to it, then I go, away from them. But lo and behold, I go to the very last urinal, and there's a book called The Beast, and it was a little bitty pamphlet trying to convert me to Christianity.
Ooh.
It was
I feel
called
like
The
It had
Beast.
some pretty scary graphics on the front of it. It was like a child and a mother and a father with
666
across their forehead, and somebody was shoving their thumb into their forehead, and there was blood, and it was black and red, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is extreme.
So I opened
Creepy.
it, and the first words were, Jesus totally despised humanity. Literally the word totally, and I'm just like, well, this is inaccurate.
Well, that was a Jehovah's
totally-
Witness pamphlet there.
Yep. That someone left in the,
Was it?
Yeah, so only 40,000 can make it to heaven, so they're trying to just knock a few off the boat right off the bat before they even start, and they're like, Jesus hates you,
Is
just
that
to
how
start
that
it
works?
off. I think they've raised the number
Only
throughout
40,000?
the years, but yeah, I mean
Oh, my headphones are dying. That's why it sounds so strange.
ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the number is.
40,005 now?
Yeah, no, they probably bumped it up to 80 or something. They were like, yeah, we didn't expect there to be this many humans. We'll change the number and somehow biblically, justify it. Same way they do with laws,
So- At the same place, we went outside and took a nap.
144,000.
144,000. So I was a little, but still, that's not very many.
At the same place, we decided to go ahead and take some naps because we had been running pretty hard. And at 9:30 at night, in the middle of the mountains, I was woken up by the sound of a
Dinosaur.
fucking tornado siren
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeehaw, brother.
in the mountains.
You left
And,
Tornado
it-
Alley to find a
look-
tornado.
I don't know what the fuck was going on because it woke me up and I'm like, okay, they're testing it. It's 6, 7 o'clock at night. And then it kept going and kept going. And I woke up Ghost and he's like, what the fuck is that? And I don't know. We had no idea. So I started running through thoughts. Earthquake? I don't fucking know. Air raid. Were we getting bombed? So it finally stopped at 9:30, and Ghost went into the gas station to find out. That's how they alert the fire department that there's either been an accident or a fire.
That's
Why?
fucked up.
That sounds like horrible policy.
A fucking tornado siren.
They don't
at
have just a
9:30 at
siren
night. Hey,
in their
it's
station.
Or like a fucking radio, maybe?
Yeah.
not.
I mean, they have
Yeah,
a
we
tornado
can-
siren.
Maybe the whole town is firefighters.
It's
That's
like
what
the
I'm
olden
thinking.
days
The
when they
whole
used to use
town is
bells.
firefighters. It's gotta be. It was the fucking craziest thing, though. To be woken up at 9:30 at night by a tornado siren that's going on and going on. It was going for a solid 4 or 5 minutes.
Wow.
That's when I kind of jumped up, ripped the shit out of the windows, and I was like, all right, something's going on. Are we getting bombed? What the fuck is going on?
Nope. So how'd
It's
you
the
find out what
Canadians,
was going
man.
on? Did you have to wait till the next morning? And
He went into the gas station to get a drink and asked the cashier, and the cashier had told him that that's how they notify the fire department of either a fire nearby or a car accident.
yeah, so do they have signals for
One of the two.
location or what? The firefighters just drive around looking for a wreck or a fire? They don't know which, but
I don't see any smoke. It must be an accident.
what in the
It's
hell?
it's their beeper. It's their version of a beeper. So once the siren goes off, it keeps going off until one of them calls into dispatch. They're like, "What's going on?"
That is
We're out of toilet paper.
So maybe it's like an all volunteer fire department or something in that area. Like, and none of them can
I
afford
don't fucking
phones.
know.
That guy just sends a Discord message
Or-
to everyone.
Dude, I had a fucking pager when I was a volunteer. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
How old are you?
cell
It's not
phones
that kind
now
of
are like
pager. It was like an
$12.
emergency pager. I don't fucking.
That's stupid.
But yeah, that was pretty much the. Alyssa, you all right?
I can hear our children arguing upstairs.
There's background noise.
I was wondering what was.
The look that you just saw on my face was just me being fucking done.
Oh, okay. Because it looked like you'd been something that was going on under the table. Because this is all I saw.
It looked like an O face
Don't
for
worry.
everyone else.
I hope that's
I'll
not
go
the
get
face
the
I
cat.
make when I orgasm. That makes me want to have sex less.
Ghost
Yeah,
Oh shit!
is getting it.
I'm off camera. It's making him nervous.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, therapy is going very well. I found out that I have abandonment issues. Fantastic.
Oh no!
You don't say. This is like when people come out of the closet as being gay and everyone around them is like, really?
You don't say.
I am so surprised. I never thought I would hear that from you.
Yeah, I've known a few
Hey,
people. like
smarty farty.
Hey Van, guess what?
Since you're what?
I just was looking at your tattoo because I could see it. I got complimented on our tattoos today by the guy that works at the Mexican restaurant in the town over from us.
Is he
Oh,
cute?
yeah, that town. Oh, not the one across from us, but the one over from us.
Yeah, over.
Okay, because there's also that one that's underneath of us.
Right.
That's not that Mexican restaurant.
There's also
Okay.
like the heavenly one that's like above us, but like
We're not allowed to go there.
Yeah.
we're not allowed to go there.
And nobody's allowed in that one.
No,
Nobody.
Ghost, it's all your
144,000
fault.
people.
but
They've got a specific list of people allowed in that one. It's 144,000 people.
yeah, I was really impressed because most people just see the
That's a lot
Zelda
of
part of it,
fucking
and he actually saw the Kingdom of Hearts part of it too, and he was like really impressed.
Are you guys holding like
I actually get a lot of compliments on it too.
geographical anonymity or what? Like nobody knows what state you're in.
I'm sure people could probably
Oh, they
guess
know.
where we live, but
I
we
mean-
try our best.
If
Like
you've
the
listened to the
local
whole
listeners.
podcast, if you've listened to the whole podcast, you definitely know where the fuck we're living at.
Yeah, I mean, I knew on the first
Definitely
one.
not
for
Canada.
sure.
Well,
Come and get me.
Yeah, I didn't know your
That's
house
fucked.
was so close to mine, but I thought you guys would be in like the next town around town or something.
Now, if anybody knows where Isaac lives, they know where we live.
great.
Good
Yeah,
job, Isaac.
yeah. I think all of the people who know me and my name probably already knew,
Damn.
most likely.
We gotta kill them all.
We actually live in
Listen, since you were
California.
making an O face, can I ask you why you sent ejaculatory disturbance?
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Hang on. I want to preface this with excitement that this is my last week for clinicals this semester, and I'm finishing up, or I'm doing my last care plan, and part of the care plan is med cards. So I have to like gather a bunch of information as like a quick reference for medications that my patient is taking. So if I don't know something about them, I can just like pull it up on my phone and I can read over it. And one of the side effects is ejaculatory disturbance, and I really want to know what that means.
It means whenever you punch him in the balls.
Did you not Google that?
I didn't. We shall do that now.
Ooh.
Have you guys ever had your ejaculation disturbed, and how?
Answer.
Did you hear it?
What?
Have you guys ever had your ejaculation disturbed, and how?
Yeah, Van doesn't announce himself all the time whenever he comes into my room.
You're welcome. I like to help you, Ed.
But was he like that well on time? He was that close. that it was during the ejaculation part?
It's pretty damn close.
You should have came when I walked in.
No, I sucked it all back in. And I was like, "What's up?"
The only time that's happened to me is like on like the fourth time I've jerked off in a day, and like I'm almost there, and then any thought other than getting off crosses my mind, and then it's just like, whoop, gone.
Why are you jerking off 4 times in a day?
What about you, Isaac?
Because it's good for your health.
Hey, I don't give a shit who you are. As a guy, there's definitely been a time in every man's life where they're home alone and they're like, I wonder how many times I could achieve this goal today.
I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm certain I've never done that, because I know saying I don't know if I've ever done that means that I have. But yeah, I don't think I've had the same problem as you, except minus the 4 times part. Maybe like second time, it's just like wheezing, like no longer.
I don't even know.
I feel like maybe we have another
times I've done it.
topic to talk to your therapist about.
Yeah.
How healthy is it to jack off 4 times a day?
What?
Hey, my psychiatrist already wonders if porn is the reason why I have issues. Okay?
So you have to cut out porn?
Straight up asked me, she's like, do you watch porn? Yeah. How regularly?
7-8 times a day.
Once or twice a week?
That seems
why?
healthy.
She's like, because porn can desensitize you and create unrealistic standards for sex. And I'm like, that's not my problem. That's not my problem.
And did she mean porn, or did she just mean anime because boobies?
Has anime desensitized you to our sex here?
Do you have giant boobies?
No.
Well, why not?
I gotta go get another hamburger.
What do you think about that whole like theory there that porn does that, desensitizes you or gives you unrealistic standards? Because I think if you have half a brain and you've ever heard anyone say that, then you know that that's true and it doesn't, affect you. You don't like expect thoughts to just like ask to suck on your wiener when you come to fix their pipes or whatever. And
what kind of pipes are we fixing?
Yeah. We're fixing the manholes.
I've been waiting for Ghost Mom to get stuck in a dryer, so.
Yeah.
All right.
It might not be too much longer. It's up there in years.
What do you think, though? Do you think that's like, do you think it's real?
No.
No, hold on.
Well, it depends on the person.
I know for a fact that watching too much porn does give you unrealistic expectations, and that's just for the fact that I had sex with a girl who watched a lot of porn and not had a lot of sex, and she tried to mimic everything in the porno. Like all the fake oohs and ahs and the writing, and I'm just like, this is unentertaining for me.
Wow, yeah, that would be kind of awkward.
I watch porn with it muted. So.
I think it depends on the person.
Sometimes I don't 100%. Watch it and I only listen to it.
Oh, God.
No, I'm just turning that around.
I can get down with that.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, sometimes the cameraman just goes for the wrong angle, and I'm just look away for a minute.
You mean like when they're swooping down and they catch the man's gooch and butthole, and you're like, that's not what I'm here for?
Yeah. I don't think anyone. I don't know. I have some weird thoughts on this. I don't know if we want to get into it, but I don't understand the whole.
That's what this whole podcast is about.
I don't understand the whole like blowing loads in people's faces thing. I feel like nobody wants that or wants to do that, or at least it's just a very small portion of people. And I absolutely always skip that part of a porn.
Have you ever done it before, Isaac?
No, because I don't.
On somebody's face?
Because he respects women.
I don't want to, and no one's ever asked me to. So like, no.
I know several people who told me they wanted me to do that. So.
Yeah, sure. But do you think that just comes?
Okay.
I think some of that just comes from porn, and like whoever invented that, the first few people to watch it were like, "What the hell is this?"
Have you seen those people that are getting like aloe? Have you seen the people that are like getting aloe and like roughing it up and then putting it on their face? It literally looks just like it. It looks gross.
Except for, I've never seen somebody produce that fucking quantity.
Right?
That's literally not possible to produce a bucket load. It's not possible.
No, but those videos are great.
Not fucking possible. So what's the definition, Alyssa?
It is, I was hoping it was something like ghosts or demons come out of your penis when you orgasm, but apparently it's just the inability to efficiently ejaculate semen.
Like
At the
every
moment
time?
of sexual climax. What?
Efficiently. You know, I've always wondered if I could ejaculate more efficiently.
Like, what does that mean exactly?
I don't know.
Efficiently.
I think it's probably what Van was talking about, where you kind of sputter out. You know, it doesn't want to go anymore.
And there's also like male ejaculate comes from like multiple places, so maybe it means that you're just getting like the prostatic like discharge versus like the actual sperm.
Like 7 comes in, you're not really producing babies. It's just like
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Huh.
That would make sense.
Huh.
So, while we're on the topic, Callie, you got a penis question?
Well, I think that was kind of just a penis. I didn't really have one because I'm kind of running out of them.
Sometimes the penis question asks itself.
Gotcha.
You'll
come up with one eventually.
Yeah, I just don't have one right now. I'll probably think of one later, but I don't have one right now.
Isaac, do you have a question about your penis?
Yeah, why is it so purple and bruised right now?
Did you jack off 4 times in the last couple of days?
No, it wasn't that.
He tried that whole slamming.
Might have been the vice, though.
Well, there was another side effect on another medication that was priapism.
Oh, I know what it was. You were teaching your master class on how to slap the button.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah, Kelly's got it right.
Yeah.
Now, you've
I've uncovered the secrets.
you've reimbursed my memory since I can't remember the right word.
Priapism?
Yeah.
When you have a boner for longer than 4 hours.
So what happens if that does happen?
You have to like have it aspirated. It
Wait,
was
what?
actually
Aspirated. What is that?
You have to, like-
what does that detail?
Like suck all the blood out?
yeah.
Oh my.
How to
With a needle.
fix
With a needle.
Is that true? You know that?
priapism.
Have you had this done?
Yes.
Ice packs,
No.
aspiration. They'll numb it and insert a needle to drain the accumulated blood.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait. So if it stays in there too long, can it like clot? Oh, that would be awful.
Or they just take them to Ghost's mom's house.
Yeah, there you
Fixes
go.
them right up.
But ironically,
Mom's stuck in the dryer again. Call everybody with proprietism.
You get one
Pariah.
opportunity.
Yeah, I was like, isn't a pariah like a like an outlaw or something?
like an outcast.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a weird. Yeah.
Are you popping a pimple right now?
My wiener's been hard for no more than 4
looking at
hours,
one.
and now no one likes me.
I thought it was funny that it was this particular medication because this is what you had to take after your shoulder surgery so you could, pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would effectively
awful.
stop you from peeing.
Priapism? Yes.
Yes.
So does a swollen.
That wasn't why I couldn't pee, though.
Right?
prostate.
I'm confused.
Yes. I was going to say it. Alyssa, I think was about to say it.
Yeah. And then you cut me off, so I
Have
just
I
kind
not
of held
told
it there.
that story on here?
Yes.
We've talked about.
You ripping it out, your thingy.
Well, we talked about
my
me giving the
catheter.
cautionary
You're talking
tale when we talked about catheters in class. I don't know how deep we went into talking about your penis and inability to pee.
About 4 inches deep.
It's bigger than that.
We'll save it. We'll save it for another time.
Okay. What
Oh,
got
hang
stuck
on.
in your
Callie
bubble?
asked about me popping.
Oh,
Sorry. We all had topics.
What?
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
I was just going to tell you what I bought today.
Go ahead. You first.
I want you to guess. It's on the topic of like music and stereos. What I bought today.
Okay, Alyssa, you're up. What's next?
Oh, come on! You don't even want to guess.
A record player.
Yes, she guessed. It's a record player. I spent $100 on it.
How did you? Jesus.
What?
Yeah.
I can play.
You know they made something called a CD player. They're a lot smaller.
Yes, but it's not as cool. And it does have Bluetooth, and it does have CD player, and it does have the what is that called? It's slipping my mind right now. Cassette players.
Really?
So I can do all of that.
I was looking for that the other day and
Walmart.
could not find one that did all those things.
Walmart.
Well, it'd be nice to have like just
and
one
it won't
solitary.
skip for 60 seconds?
What did you just say?
Can you put it in your pocket and it won't skip for 60 seconds?
What are we talking about?
Your record player.
Oh my
Your
gosh.
record player.
Yeah, yep. She
Yeah.
slips it right in there.
Yep.
She's got big back pockets.
Yep.
We actually, the reason he brought that up is we saw an actual CD player for sale at Walmart the other day. A Walkman CD player that you stick in your pocket and listen to CDs.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
Nice.
I had one as a kid
For
that
those of you younger generation listening, stop.
Yeah, I had a few. Of those.
Well, one of them that I had like screws in the very top of it, and if you didn't leave it like flat, the CD would like wiggle
Wobble,
in there, and
yeah.
it would hit those screws, and it would take chunks out of the top of the CD, so then it wouldn't play
nice.
anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember mine like skipping on like bumpy car rides. I'd be like trying to find a spot that didn't bump it enough. To
Okay,
throw
I
it
know I've
off.
asked this before, but do you remember like those little Uplay things? It was like a kind of like a Walkman, but you could also watch like little movies on it.
No.
You don't remember that either? Why am I the only one that remembers this? Because I know I've asked it before, and none of you remembered it.
Because
Well, you're
I
11
bet
years
you
younger than
it
us.
was one of those. I bet you it was one of those little trinket things that was sold for like 6 months to somebody specifically in your age group watching the shows you were watching on network television.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
true.
sure, but
Like
I'm pretty
hit
sure I
clips
got it
for
from
us.
like either you or Alec, but I can't remember because it wasn't mine originally. I just stole it.
Oh, is it a Tamagotchi?
No.
No, I'm teasing.
No. See, we had the little media players that, like, you'd get the little plastic slotted deals, but you'd get them from, like, McDonald's Happy Meal. And it was so cool because you only got 15 seconds of the song.
That was amazing.
It was the same 15 seconds you were going to rewind and play over and over again anyway. They were called
You
hit
ain't fucking
clips.
lying.
I don't know about you guys, but I
That's it.
definitely like at the very beginning of like having cell phone ringtones when they were still just like sounded like Nintendo, but you could kind of get a song you knew. I would definitely just play those 30-second clips while like walking down the street, just feeling cool as hell.
I don't know that I did that, but I do remember, speaking of ringtones, whenever you could do callback tones.
Was
Are
it like
you familiar
different?
with callback tones?
I
Instead of-
vaguely explain it because I imagine most people don't remember this or have never heard of it at all.
Essentially, when you called somebody, you could pick a song to play so it wouldn't on your end.
Mm-hmm.
It would like play the most garbled fucking version of a song you've ever heard in your life, and you're like, I think this is Boyz II Men, but it might be Miley Cyrus. I'm not sure.
There's not much difference there anyway.
Right. And
Right.
you just like you listen, and you're like, am I on ring number 3? I don't know.
I'm
How
confused.
long have I been sitting here? When should I hang up?
I'm pretty sure my
Is there a
sister got
voicemail?
pretty sure my sister got like grounded for buying one of those and without asking, and I want to say it was like I've got a pocket full of sunshine or whatever that song is. I got a pocket full of sunshine.
Nope.
Yes.
That wouldn't surprise me because back then it was like, oh, it's only $2.99 for this ringback tone plus $80 in fees.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
and the money to the price to download it over internet.
Yeah,
I always
those
thought it was
internet-
really
And a
cool.
whole 30 kilobytes per second.
Yeah.
I always thought it was really cool that you could Bluetooth
Alyssa, you asked a question?
Okay.
Kelly was talking.
Like,
Sorry, we're delayed.
Yeah.
Which is the worst part about this. We're so delayed. Go ahead.
I always thought it was really cool whenever I first found out that you could Bluetooth, or used to be able to Bluetooth like ringtones to each other. And me and Bree used to sit there and do that all day long. Just sit there and figure out how to Bluetooth them.
Like trading Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
which ones do you have that I don't?
Yeah.
I need that.
Do you remember the high-pitched, like, squealy one that adults weren't supposed to be able to hear?
TV sound, I think it was called.
Okay, so go ahead.
I was just one last thing on that, and then you ask your question.
Okay.
Do you remember when I worked at IHOP, and then a bunch of girls sitting at a table asked me for my phone, and when I got it back, it had like 300 new ringtones on it?
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, dude, they were hooking you up.
Did it also have like several phone numbers too?
They deleted all
phone
of your
numbers.
contact
that's
from
what
memory
you would
room.
think was going to happen. Yeah, that'd be a dick move. All right, go ahead, Alyssa.
What the fuck got stuck in your butthole?
Explain yourself.
That's not what that says.
What does it say?
It got stuck, to my butthole.
Oh, to your butthole.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've read that and read in my butthole?
You see what you want to see,
Every
Alyssa.
time. Well, that's like a terrible thing about, one of my issues with test taking is I go really fast because if I don't, then my brain just kind of goes, woo. And I'm also dyslexic. So I will like read a number and I'll be like, okay, this is 457. And I'll be like, let's make sure. Yup, 457. Okay. I'm gonna do my math. And then I get it wrong and I get my test back and it was 475. And I was like, I looked at it 10 fucking times.
That'd be really bad if you're working in a hospital and you're like, okay, they need like, I don't know, terms or anything, but 40 cc's. And you're like, all right, 4 cc's.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I will have, if I ever question, I will definitely have someone check my math. And it's handy now because the computer will actually tell you exactly what you need to do most of the time.
Yeah.
Only give me numbers in multiples of 11.
Yes.
Can we do alphanumeric numbers? Is that a thing?
How though? What do you mean?
I don't know. Let's figure that out. Let's make that a thing. Numbers made out of alphabet.
How do we do this? I don't know. Let's just do it.
Okay, so what got stuck to your butthole?
No,
Your
not
fingers?
Your fingers. And you didn't have to put them in front of my face. I don't want to smell your hands. I'm already ruined by the bidet.
Oh?
I've used it 3 whole times, and I'm already fucking ruined by it. The other day, so Alyssa and I are trying to lose weight again, and we're both on keto, and
What's that sitting in your cup holder?
My already...
How many fries
Five
did
Guys.
you have when you had your Five Guys?
Do you actually want to know how many fries I had?
Ooh, nice.
4 dozen? Jesus Christ.
No, I snuck. Ghost gave me like 4. I maybe had 5 of his French fries.
Mm-hmm, so 12?
Yeah, Ghost is flashing 357 on the screen.
Did you make him do tricks for him?
I do this. Yes. I do this thing whenever he's on his diet that I feel bad for eating anything that he can't, so typically I don't.
Okay, he only bought a strawberry Danish.
Okay,
he only sat there.
typically I don't.
He only sat there and was like, "Man, this shake is so good."
I said typically I don't. For the first day, I only ate what he ate.
And then like 5 times later, I looked at him and was like, "Is that shake good, buddy?" And he's like, "Oh shit, no."
Oh,
And
no,
I'm like,
no.
"Really? Because you've said it's great like 5 fucking times."
No, you would hate it.
Fucking delicious.
You know what we call this? We call it karma.
Karma payback. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Van, are you guilty of doing that exact same thing or what?
Yes.
We're not going to get into that.
Anyways, your butthole.
We're not going to get into it. That's, yeah, my butthole.
Let's
We're
stop
talking
getting
about
off the subject of his
Isaac.
butthole.
Yes. But must, everybody, in your minds, Van's butthole, okay?
Yep.
Focus on my butthole.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Fixated.
Like
Forefront of my mind. Van's butthole.
it's on your forehead.
He's hypnotizing us.
So, I have already had issues, and I've explained this in recent podcasts, that going to the bathroom for me is a job. I feel like I should get paid for it. And the other day, we went to a truck stop that was not a good truck stop. It was filthy. It was dirty. And, like, I'm a kind of a wide guy and not a tiny person. And, like, it was one of those where when you're sitting on the toilet, your right shoulder's up against the wall and your left shoulder's up against the toilet paper dispenser, and your butt your butt is on the toilet, and it's, like, 3 feet to the left. So you're like a zigzag in the stall.
Oh, yeah.
And so here I am. Are you trying to play with my butthole, Callie? What are you doing?
There's a Facebook notification. She's trying to make it not happen again, I think.
That's what you get for sticking your nose in her butthole.
Hang in there, baby.
All
right.
All right, we
Anyways.
fixed it.
Sitting like a zigzag in the stall, and I'm trying to wipe. And this is difficult, okay? And I feel like I completed my wiping duties. Ghost hasn't even heard this yet. He's also as curious as everybody else. And I stood up. And when I stood up, I felt something wet smack me in the back of the ankle.
Oh, no.
Oh. Ew.
What? What?
What was it?
The toilet paper stuck to my butthole, and I yanked it out of the toilet when I stood up.
Oh, he's got strong glutes. Very
Ew.
strong.
I feel like we got about halfway through this story, and Van's brain clicks over to, maybe I shouldn't tell this one. I am committed.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but they always
Nope,
design.
it happened.
They always design porta potties in a way that you're basically kissing the door to wipe your butt if you want to get any bend over in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I think I know what position you were in there.
Van told me I'm spoiled because
Yeah,
I refuse to use a porta potty.
Yeah, I have no choice. Just try and avoid it. Sometimes nature calls.
I mean, yeah. Well, she'd rather shit her pants, I think, than use one.
Yes.
They're pretty gross.
So, yeah, that was an awkward experience for me and the guy in the stall next to me because of the loud splat sound it made when it hit the floor.
Ew.
He's like, bro, what just hit you in the ankles? Don't worry about that.
Oh, no, it definitely splattered. I'm sure it got him.
Ew.
And it wasn't like poo or nothing. It wasn't like poo or nothing. It was like, so I wiped and like I fold my toilet paper very neatly
So
whenever
it
I wipe.
unfolded.
And I think one of the folds got stuck and it unfolded probably about halfway and then like sucked up water on the unfolded part. And when I stood up, God damn, I can't believe I'm telling this. It came with me and then unfolded more and then onto the floor. And since it splattered my ankles, you know it got the guy in the stall next to me.
How did you not realize that the toilet paper was still stuck to your asshole?
I have butt problems, Allie.
The only thing I can imagine is you going,
Oh, fuck! I went, oh, what the fuck? And then I, like, fished it out of my ass crack and then, like, lifted it up and dropped it in. What am I supposed to do in that situation? Well, while we're on the subject of pooping, keto does weird things to me while I'm doing it. Mostly because of all the sugar-free candy. Alyssa has the same issue with toots. If you're ever like planning a fart session, all the sugar-free gummy bears you can eat, and then it'll kick in when you're ready.
Well, that's not a fart session. That's a shit session.
Oh yeah,
It starts with farts.
Yeah, that's if you look up the Amazon reviews on sugar-free gummy bears, it's a funny thing.
Yeah. Well, we know that. We live that. And we went to another truck stop, and it was, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I ran inside because duty calls first thing in the morning for me every day.
Duty.
And I knew it was going to be a relatively noisy one. I just had this feeling. And as I walk in, this guy is brushing his teeth. And so I go into there, and I pull my pants down, and I sit at the stall. And this guy is already pretty aggressively brushing his teeth. Like, I'm wondering if he's ever been to the dentist, and the dentist was like, hey, calm down on the teeth brushing. You're losing enamel. You're literally brushing your teeth away.
You mean like the dentist has told you?
And yes. And I'm sitting there holding off. I'm like, how long? This guy, 2 minutes. You brush your teeth for 2 minutes. And then you're done. This motherfucker brushing his teeth and then starts with the
Ew. Like hacking a loogie.
And I'm like, dude, fuck you then. I'm gonna shit, all right? And I just fucking unloaded. So it had him in there gagging and throwing up, and me fucking blowing ass everywhere at the same time.
Someone else walks in and thinks that it's because of you.
It was. It's harmonious. It was a beautiful orchestrated audio. I just when I brush my tongue, I gag. But this dude, I don't know if he was trying to get a lung out. It was the most horrendous, god-awful, fucking aggressive thing I've ever heard somebody do while brushing their teeth.
He was trying to brush the back of his tongue.
Yeah.
The part that's in his throat.
Was it when he pulled the toothbrush out? Was it a wire brush?
In his fucking stomach?
Yeah.
No. Damn.
Yeah, wild. Yeah, I've heard people gag while brushing before, but
brushing, not that bad. Yeah, I was nuts. I should have recorded it, honestly.
For sure.
Worse than me?
Speaking of mouths, Melissa has a story about canker sores.
We talked about them in class.
Cankersaurus?
You're the one who came up with Kankasaur being a fucking Pokemon.
No, it's a Pokemon from New Jersey.
Kankasaurus.
Yeah. Let's hear it, Teresa. Let's go.
Yeah, but you had a story like somebody didn't know what a cankersaur was or something.
It was during a review. I don't remember the whole thing. We were doing a review session, and my teacher asked what she used the scientific name for it. I don't remember what happened after that.
The scientific name, Cankersaurus.
She's talking to me about canker sores, and I couldn't help myself. It was
that's what it was.
I choose you.
That's what it was. It was because I've got this really shitty stuff going on with my throat right now, and it's been off and on for the last week, and I could not speak without dying. So I sounded like an old woman who smokes 50 packs a day from New Jersey when I was trying to answer her question.
Kankasaurus.
And she asked what it was, and I was like, Kankasaur.
And I was like, as soon as she said that to me, I was like, is that a fucking Pokemon? Kankasaur, I choose you. Use STD. Attack.
Kankasaur, yeah, that was a real audio of the coughing in the background while the story was going on.
Yeah.
That was the soundboard. That wasn't humans.
Just adds to it. Callie, can you look up how everything's looking as far as downloads and all that shit?
No, currently you are on my phone.
Why?
You are currently on my phone.
But Alyssa can.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I can't.
Where am I supposed to go?
Buzzsprout. But I think we've reached the 2,000 mark or whatever.
2,000 whole streams.
How do I log in?
That's pretty good.
Nope.
Can I ask you guys what you would determine from a license plate on a car that said the Brittle J?
The Brittle J?
Like
Brittle J.
The letter J? I almost said the number.
I don't know.
The word brittle and then the letter J.
I have no clue.
Brittle J.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Very fragile vagina.
Thank you. That's what I thought of too.
Huh. Yeah,
I saw it on a car in Missouri, and I was like, the old Brittle J.
the old Brittle J.
Couldn't help it. The
Yeah.
old Brittle J.
Oh, I like looking at license plates and trying to come up with some way that they make sense in a sentence or something. You know.
We're at 1,982 downloads.
Oh, baby. 20 more.
You mug. Ooh, almost there. Holy shit.
So close.
Yeah, except only
Wanna go ahead
19
and
people are
think-
going to listen to this
Want
one.
to go ahead and thank our patrons?
I cannot. I would if I had it memorized.
There's 2 of you on my screen.
She's working on it.
Pointing.
I am working on it.
I'm just distracting everyone. You ready?
Hey, Callie, what is the steel balls rolling down the street?
Oh, I saw a video on Instagram. It was literally like a truck full of like steel balls like this big around, like almost the size of my face, rolling down a street towards another car. And the car was just sitting there letting it happen. Like they could have backed up, like pulled away or something, and they just sat there while steel balls were rolling down the street, like bouncing and hitting their vehicle.
They were weighing their options, how much insurance money versus how likely it is they'd lose their life.
Yeah, like it easily could have went through their windshield and like hit them in the face. So I just thought that was interesting. Like,
Worth it.
what would you do in that situation? Would you just sit there, or would you try and get away from them?
I'd slap that bitch in reverse for sure.
It just depended on who dropped them. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that your steel balls rolling down the street had nothing to do with the tight jeans comment you made.
Tight jeans.
Yeah, if those two are connected, that could be a
Shit.
pretty
Put a comment
entertaining
on
story.
I can't remember what the tight jeans was about, which sucks.
Well, Alyssa, go ahead and thank the patrons, would you?
We have Krista, Rue, LaDawn, Carly, Joshua, Levi, Robert, Justin and Leslie, Oren, and Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Genesis.
Is that a new one?
That's a new one.
That's a new one, isn't
what
it?
it says on the
Yeah.
screen.
Hell yeah, Genesis. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, hey, welcome, and thanks for being patrons.
How many we got? We got
Sorry
10?
you get garbage like
10.
this to listen to.
You want to make any,
If they can't accept us at our worst, they don't deserve us at our best.
That's right. What were you going to say, Isaac?
I was going to say, if you want to say anything about the, the hot food stuff to come, or has that already been kind of talked about? I know it's been talked about a little bit, but the terms of the agreement, I don't think have been talked about.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up, but there is a post out there that if we got like the 2,000 downloads and 15 patrons, then Scott would come on the air and eat the one chip challenge.
And then what
And
was
then
it
if
for
we
you?
got, if we got 25 patrons and another 1,000 downloads, so 3,000 downloads, I would do the Choco Challenge,
Yeah. So he would do the chip and you would do the chocolate
which
one.
is the correct. And Ghost is like right in the middle of both of them.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I don't have the exact numbers.
And we'll, if you want the exact numbers, search dfwai.podcast on Facebook and join the group.
And Instagram.
And Instagram.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
Join the conversation. Yeah, all of those things.
Also, we are doing a new thing. Yeah, we are doing a new thing on Patreon that if you are a patron member, you are getting the episodes 1 day early, or at least, earlier than everyone else is, so you can listen ahead of time and just kind of have your own conversations amongst each other kind of thing about it. So if you want those a day early, you can go subscribe to the Patreon.
As well as, I think there'll be a video of the hot food eatings. I don't know how we're going to handle recording a ghost, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But that'll be a Patreon.
We'll just slap a mask on them.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
A sheet.
Yeah, there we go.
A sheet with
So-
a real
so you're
pointy
Like
head.
Robin does. You can do like Robin does. All you gotta do is cover the eyes. Don't you know anything? Fucking Superman.
Yeah.
Puts on glasses, you can't tell who it is.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
And he does a little curly flip with his hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we gotta do. Go put on some glasses. Nobody will know who you are.
Can you hear that in the mic?
Oh, who the fuck are you and why are you in my truck?
Yes.
Jackass. Oh my god, Ghost.
What in the hell just happened?
I don't know.
Someone just climb in your truck?
No.
He made
He maybe.
made the
okay. I
glasses.
see now.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Who the hell are you? Okay, yeah, shit. The visual gag, but the screen is tiny for us.
The only thing left I got is Alyssa's new catchphrase.
Ooh.
I have a catchphrase.
We have another thing, too.
Is it cheese gravy?
Ed and Eddie, it was buttered toast. Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
Buttered toast?
I fucked that up so bad. Wow, I'm trying to do Ed and Eddie and I failed miserably. Eddie.
That's Forrest.
Fucking Forrest.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, that'd be a fun crossover.
Try again.
I kind of want to see Ed and Eddie do. No, I'm not doing it anymore. That's what you get.
We won't end this podcast until you get it right.
Catchphrase is. Oh God.
Is it cheese gravy?
Buttered toast.
Buttered toast.
Yes.
I don't know why my new catchphrase would be cheese gravy.
I like it.
What is it exactly?
Do you want the
You
story?
Came up with it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So after clinicals, every day when we do our post-conference, we go down to the cafeteria in the hospital and everyone gets food and we go into a little room and we eat, and they were like pointing out the things that they wanted, and the cafeteria worker, I almost called her a lunch lady, was like stirring gravy, and she was like, do you want some of this white gravy? And the person was like, yeah. And they're like, what kind of gravy is that? And she's like, it's queso. And I was like, cheese gravy.
I muted myself. I was laughing. Cheese gravy. I'm going to call it that from now on, even at Mexican restaurants. Can I have the cheese gravy, please?
I thought you were going to say, like, you got your test back and it was an A, and you were like, oh, cheese gravy, I did it.
No.
No, that wasn't it. Well, that's what it should evolve into.
She is now.
Nope.
What do you think she is? Christian? What's that dude from The Simpsons?
Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders?
Yeah.
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 Oh, cheese gravy, Bart. Oh,
Cheese gravy.
I don't know why I turned Canadian, eh? Oh,
Yeah.
cheese gravy.
You're really
Are you
fucking
turning
killing
against
those
us?
accents today.
Oh, buttered toast, eh? I'm Ed and Eddie. I just nailed Canadian.
Yeah, that was perfect.
If you don't watch it, I'm going to post on your Twitter to Die Hard.
Wait. Oh yeah, you want to bring that up? How you got Twitter banned?
I did. My first ever social media ban.
Oh, I saw that.
Like, how long are you banned for?
Oh, I got it fixed.
Oh.
I went to get on Twitter
Can I
to...
preface this with I just want to preface this with I am now dating a bad girl. Okay.
Look, I've already been to jail. I felt like that was already like a thing.
Is that a
You
story
just
that's been
fucking
told?
one up
Yes.
that shit, okay? You've been Twitter banned.
Oh, that's true.
You know who else?
Way more serious.
You know who else gets Twitter banned? You know who else gets Twitter banned?
QAnon followers?
Alex Jones.
Donald J. Trump, the fucking
That's the name I didn't
president
want
of
to
the
say.
United States. Okay? You
Well, he's
are
not anymore.
The
president
former.
of the United States.
The person formerly known as the President of the United States.
I love that they waited until after he
No,
was done
once the
being
president, always
first,
the president. It's still my president.
Was he ever your president?
He was the president of the country I live in. I don't know.
Anyways,
So when I went on spring break, I went with Van in the truck, and we were going through Denver listening to the podcast that he listens to all the time. And they asked for people to send in like series of movies with at least 4 movies in them where all of the movies in them were good movies. And Die Hard, like you literally cannot beat that one.
yeah.
Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, they're like
You can't
neck
say
and neck.
Fast and Furious anymore because it's gone downhill.
Yeah, well, I have never watched Fast and Furious. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, you shut up. Explosions and stuff. You know another one?
I mean, in that case, what was that one that Ryan Reynolds just did?
Mr.
Deadpool?
Rogers.
No, the one where he like puts together a ragtag group of. That does sound like
Ed, Ed,
Deadpool.
Eddie.
I was going to say that's Deadpool.
What's the one that? No, not Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Oh my god!
What is it about?
It literally sounds like Deadpool when you describe it. So hang on.
Oh,
It was for Netflix.
The Expendables.
No.
I'm not too far off.
Lord of
with
the Rings.
Expendables. You get the fuck out.
Ragtag.
Oh,
group
I know
of-
what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it, though.
Harry Potter.
That's another one, though.
That is not.
I
clicked on the wrong one. Hang on.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Harry Potter. Yeah,
Yay.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Wow, that would.
I
I have a
Very
good
good.
question.
Wizarding
Why
stuff,
are
eh?
all the people that are in that movie, like, have an English accent?
Because that's the English.
Six Underground.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yes.
I just
Wait,
found
that's a
it.
series?
No, we
Oh.
were talking about explosions.
Oh, that's right.
That
yeah.
one had a lot of really cool, like.
And also a lot of the slips where, like, the vehicle was destroyed and then it was fine and then it was destroyed again and then it was fine again.
I love continuity errors. They're like some of my favorite things.
I like
in
finding
movies.
them.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, I tweeted at the. Can I say the name? I think you've talked about them before.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
at Riz Show, and I just put Die Hard. And that was the last time I was on Twitter
Die Hard.
for
What's that supposed to mean?
over a month. Like,
Someone there
Yeah.
hates Die Hard, and they actually reported you.
yeah,
That's
somebody.
a threat. That's a threat.
So
I
I
hate
like-
Die Hard. That's a threat.
I went to get on there the other day to see if there was any like information about Point Fest this year, because I was really sad about missing it last year because Shinedown was supposed to be there, and I want to see Shinedown. But anyway, so I go to get on there and I can't get into it, and it says you have been whatever it says, and I was like, so I had to like go through and change my password, and I had to send an appeal, and I was like. I was talking about the action movie series with
Die
like
Hard.
Bruce Willis.
And they said, nah, fam.
Well, they let me into my account. They gave me the option to delete it, and I do not do things like delete things when I'm not in the wrong.
Correct.
I would die without Twitter before I
Excuse
did
me.
Excuse me.
Who the fuck is Bruce Willis?
Now explain it.
that. Man, you were totally acting like a Twitter the other day. When we were driving down the road and you're
A
like,
what?
a Twitter.
A tweet?
We were driving down the road the other day and you were like, I hate it when you do this. And I'm like, I haven't done that in a really long time. And you're like, I wish you would just validate my concerns. And I was like, I'm not going to validate something that's not valid.
Very
That was
Twitter
a-
move.
So
Twitter.
he basically was asking you
tried
to
to ban me.
delete your post.
Yeah.
We do have another
What
topic.
the fuck? You're just gonna air out our dirty laundry? Oh!
You just told everyone about
That's
how
the
you
thing
got
about-
toilet paper stuck to your asshole and then it tickled your ankle. So I think that's probably a better topic.
He's much less insecure about his butthole.
Hey, I went through a class on how to wick toilet paper properly, okay? So I knew what I was doing.
Very comfortable on the butthole topic.
Toilet paper wicking.
Do you want to bring up the more
Yeah.
serious topic?
I mean, I can.
I don't want to do it. You can bring it up.
So April 24th, guys
Yep.
and gals. Guys, try not to rape anyone on that day. And girls, make sure you carry with you because apparently that's National Rape Day.
That people are trying to make that the day for April 24th.
Yeah. So it was
Sorry. I was clicking buttons. I
the
clicked the wrong one.
betrayal. It was supposed to be a joke on TikTok, supposedly,
Yeah.
but you post something like that to a platform with millions of people on it. I'm waiting for the door to shut.
Millions of people on it.
Millions and millions.
Millions.
Billions, some would
guys.
say.
Hey,
I guess he
Really?
didn't shut the door.
buttered toast, eh?
Anyway, with millions of people on it, even if you intended it to be a joke, which, I mean, we have some pretty dark humor. I don't think I would joke about most of it, like where millions of people had access to it.
Yeah.
Someone's going to take you serious.
And a lot of people did.
Yeah, probably more than one someone's. And on both sides of the spectrum, there are a lot of people who think that it's disgusting, up in arms, which rightfully so. Even if it is a joke, that's not something that you should joke about. But there are going to be people who legit think that this is a day to go out and rape women
And think it's okay to.
and think they have a pass.
I doubt that. I doubt anybody here. Well, I guess there's always that like 1% of very, very stupid people, but I think
Yeah.
anybody reasonable hears that and that wouldn't rape
But
anybody,
even-
whether it's
Or
rape day
sick
or
people.
not.
Even if it's like you're not going to, but you want to go out and scare people into thinking that
Yeah.
you're trying to,
Yeah.
like that's not okay either because there's people that have had that happen to them and are already scared enough.
Yeah, that's a rough one because it's so much like PTSD and stuff involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a firm believer that you can joke about anything if the joke is funny, but that one's not super
Yeah.
funny, you know.
So when 1 in 5 women have
Melissa,
been
what-
raped at some point in their lifetime, probably shouldn't joke about that because someone in that group that did the raping would probably take that.
What is happening?
What is that?
That would be either the toilet or the shower.
Huh, very
Interesting. All right. Well,
oh, my computer
I
did a
can
weird
barely
thing
hear it.
too.
What was the?
That might not be good.
time out.
Are we?
I don't know. I would have to stop it to see.
You were the reason I brought you in here, so we wouldn't deal with that no more, man.
Yo, I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
The toilet turned on and then my
supposed to
screen
keep-
just changed. I blame the toilet. I don't know what
Fucking
happened.
electromagnetic pulse from the government. I tell you what.
Yeah,
The
for
fucking
real.
Canadians.
Yeah.
All right, we'll cut it here then.
Yeah.
If you like what you hear, share the episode. I doubt you like this one because of the garbled voices and the talking over each other. Because it's kind of hard to do visual cues whenever you're doing something like this, and we've got a delay. So I apologize for that. However, if you do like what you hear, share it. Share this episode if it's one that you like.
Share the one you like the most.
Go to our socials. Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Find them all on there. You can go to our Patreon or become a patron. Go to our Patreon and support us. All of our socials should be dfwai or dfwai.podcast or something along those lines. I'm sure you can find it. And you can email us at dfwai.podcast@gmail.com. Send us some hate mail if you would like
We
to.
are working on merch. We have gotten some requests, and we are working on merch.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
All right. We
Is
good?
that all we got?
I think so.
That's all we got.
All right. Well,
Yep. All right.
Bye.
bye.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Singing, we will rock you. Think he's playing? You better listen what he's saying, punk. Don't make me go pop the trunk on you. Really in the name of.
Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Please welcome. I don't worry about it.
Alrighty then.